Janani Janmabhumisha Swargadapi Gariyasi. Thank you, Professor Bapat, for that introduction. I have no words to express my happiness and satisfaction. The third. Hello. For the 15th edition of Indian Students' Parliament, the keynote speaker today, the Honorable Member of Parliament, Shri Anurag Thakur, the former Finance Minister, as well as Broadcast Minister, and so many other important positions he decorated in his party. Let me welcome Anurag Thakurji for this 15th edition of Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad. Give a round of applause to Mr. Anurag Thakur. I also wish to introduce Shri Sandeep Kumar Pathakji, who also could find time for this very prestigious platform, Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad, who is a assistant professor, former assistant professor in IIT Delhi, and an Oxford graduate, and in MIT Boston also he has studied. So it is a very good fortune that the very purpose of this platform, Pathakji, that educated youth must come in public life. We want good people in public life. So that message we have been trying to give last 15 years. All politicians are corrupt, political parties are corrupt. This notion is wrong. That is a message, and that's how the democracy, leadership, governance, and public policy DNA, how and what way we can imbibe in the student community. So I want to welcome you also, Pathakji, from my bottom of heart. Let us give a big round of applause to Shri Pathakji, the Honorable Member of Parliament from Aam Aadmi Party. I also wish to welcome a noted thinker, a man who understands the philosophy, who is a politician, who is a former Member of Parliament, who worked for his whole life on, for the interfaith and various missions, who was a Member of Parliament in politics also. He contributed so much. He has interviewed various prime ministers also, my dear friends. He was a journalist. And thank you, Pathakji. I think the World Peace University mission, our revered founder, Dr. Vishwanath Karad, he always talked about interreligious and interfaith dialogue. How do we really unify this country is a message. And that's how one of the world's biggest structure our founder has created, Siddiqui ji. It is called as World Peace Dome. Maybe next time you must find time to visit this center, where all the religious leaders, the founders of all the religion statues are there. There are all the scientists and the philosophers of the world who laid the foundation for humanity. And we all have chosen some path. I'm a proud Hindu. Everybody has their own religion and faith, and I think the religion is also philosophy. So everybody has adopted some philosophy, as I said in my inaugural speech. So thank you, Shahid Siddiqui ji, for decorating today, and we are curious to listen to you. Please give a round of applause, my dear students, Mr. Shahid Siddiqui. For a minute, everybody try and get in the shoes of these three leaders, or I myself, I try to do always this exercise that whoever has achieved something in my life, something in their life, how and what way they have reached to this position, I always try and think on those lines, and it gives me a lot of energy, my dear friends. And the very manifestation long back in the year 2005, the first school of the country to develop the future politicians, myself, Dr. Chitnis, Dr. Khandekar, all the academic leaders, some of them were with me that time. And people laughed on this idea, Anurag ji, that how and what way this particular school can educate youngsters to get into public life. And that school has given birth to this idea, the Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad, the National Women's Parliament. And you all know that the National Legislators Conference, across the country, 4,500 MLAs around we have, and we could gather some 2,000 MLAs under the aegis of National Legislators Conference and our School of Government, School of Economics, School of Law, School of Journalism, School of Public Policy. All the academic leaders, they contributed in the academic manner to foster this idea. Pathakji, your role is important in the days to come. You have academic total experience, and I feel the practice, and now you are in practice of politics. So in the sense, you are very much part of the public life. So how and what way this very exercise, we conducted some 100 MOUs between the MLAs that time. You are from Congress, I am from BJP, likewise. But the constituency understanding, the development of the constituencies, how and what way we can learn from each other. How the solidarity of the country, from the Tamil Nadu to Karnataka, from all the states of the country, my dear students, this gathering was there, and some 1,000 student volunteers worked very hard. And today also for this 15th edition, I think you guys have done a fantastic job. I want to compliment that this edition wherein almost 150 sessions. Give a round of applause to yourself, all the student leaders, that in over 100 classrooms, you all were distributed and very focused. Over 350 resource people participated from different walks of the life. And these very four pillars of Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad, the democracy, leadership, governance, and public policy, those aspects we tried to cover. And I'm content and satisfied that the very aim and the purpose, there was a idea when 2011 this Pendal has witnessed this place from, you can name the people in the country, who's who in the politics or a cinema, they all have come, participated from this platform, but we felt that this particular idea, with this time, we felt that we have to distribute the student community in the different classrooms, and the very focused discussion must happen. And I want to commend each one of you, the faculty leaders and everybody who definitely created a benchmark. The kind of installations here, which we communicated all the schools that how and what way they can connect with the democracy, the electrical engineering or liberal art or fine art. I think you all have done a fantastic job, my dear students. Please take this mission ahead, and you have created a benchmark, my dear students, and in the generations and then the future batches definitely carry this torch in their lifetime. So once again, I compliment you. We are curious to listen to all these three speakers. I expect some bright questions from each one of you. Last 3 days, your engagement and your commitment has definitely energized me and all the fellow colleagues here. My Vice Chancellor, our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Khandekar, Chief Academic Officer, and all other academic fraternities sitting here who contributed for building up this 5th edition. And let us strive hard, my dear friend. Lastly, I want to say only one thing. The casteism, communalism, corruption, criminalization, and the colonial mindset, these are the enemies of our democracy, my dear friends. And these are not just, so it is very hard, but I think we all have to think on those lines, and that's how the World Peace Dome mission or National Legislators Conference mission, building up the platform for all the MLAs of the country from one academic centers like MIT World Peace University, MIT School of Government, how it is important, this particular sense everyone must carry and contribute in the future. Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, my friends. Thank you.